I could build a house with all these bricks. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me here today. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It's looking a little sketchy, but you guys can help there. Retweet, reshare. I'm giving you honest, unabashed opinions from the Everyman's channel. I'm just like you guys. I cop when I cop, and I can't cop when I can't cop. So let's do this thing together. Now on this channel, what I'd like to do is give you a little bit of background, some insights, some history, just rather than just shoving the shoe in your face and telling you, here, go buy it. But admittedly, I didn't do a whole lot of research on this shoe. I didn't particularly plan on copying it. I don't know if I even like it really yet. The box is still here. I haven't opened it. We're going to check it out together. And I'm going to hopefully give you an opinion that's going to maybe give you some idea of what you want to do about it. But let's get right into it. This one comes to me on one of the many restocks that's been happening lately. Now, restocks, late shipment, I don't get into arguing semantics. Either way, those shoes are there for those who want them. Now, not everything's going to follow that pattern. Some of the more hype releases are not going to be accessible, but for some of the more second tier shoes or bricks, as you people want to call them, the shoes are becoming available for retail, and that's a great thing. That adds some normalcy back to the sense of sneaker collecting. Now, what we have here is a little bit of a different Jordan 14 box than what I think I've seen before. More recently, the Jordan 14 boxes have been that silver color. Now, in the case of the Jordan 14 Gym Red, it was all red. This one here is all black with a red Jumpman on it. Nice little different touch. Okay, I see you, Jordan Brand. Jordan Brand's been doing some interesting things with their box lately, and that's pretty good. A pretty solid black wax paper. Okay, I see you. I see you. Size tag reads Air Jordan 14 Retro SC Special Edition. Now, again, I haven't done the research. I'm assuming this says Archaeo. Archaeo Brown. Archaeo Brown multicolor. If it's not Archaeo, then my diction is all incorrect, and I'm not going to correct myself. It's Archaeo. I'm going to go Archaeo Brown. It's better than Baroque. Air Jordan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present to you the Air Jordan 14 Winterized Archaeo Brown. So I actually did need to go grab another Jordan 14 for reference because there are some things that's off about this shoe, or at least different, that I couldn't quite put my finger on. And I need to have some kind of, base to go off of. So I'm going to grab the Jordan 14 black toe. So this particular shoe has almost a one-piece upper design. Beginning at the lateral side all the way around to just about the medial side where the toe interconnects, there is some stitching there and then another solid piece. Coming up to the tongue is a mesh material. I'm going to scratch that so you can hear it, which is pretty nice. It feels like a boot almost, like a really nice hiking boot or something that you would want to go into, harsh weather conditions with. And that's what the tongue is made out of. The inside sock liner doesn't feel that much thicker than what I'm used to. Now, I think on the Jordan 4 Winterized, if it was, I think this was a little bit thicker. It felt a little bit warmer, but this is still suitable for the purpose, I think, of being a winterized shoe. And it's just, pretty nice. This particular model has the kind of upper that I'm not really a fan of, where it has these lines, these fins in here, which I'm not really a fan of. I like the solid piece upper better than I do like with lines and the dots in it. As you can see on the black toe, these are multiple pieces with stitching, already interconnected into it. Again, as opposed to the Winterized, which is one solid piece. Also on the black toe, the tongue here is just that felt material, nothing particularly different. Might even be, that little short hair suede. Again, as opposed to the mesh on the Archaeo Winterized. Just like every other Air Jordan 14, based off the design of the Ferrari design that Tinker Hatfield came up because he likes to design stuff after Michael Jordan's likes and wants in this particular time. It was based off of a Ferrari as opposed to the Porsche like the Jordan 6. But, that's rich people problems. In the event, does have the bar across here with the Roman numeral 14 in the back. Jordan written up top in that nice bright red. Black Jumpman down here on the toe. On the back, you have that tire traction design with the red 23 and Jordan encased in it. Now, again, for comparison's sake, that logo, that Ferrari shield that's normally here, is normally encased in a plastic covering. Here it is exposed and made of rubber. Now go ahead and show you the black toe 14, which has that same shield. Again, encased in plastic. In this particular case, it is exposed. Down on the bottom, you have that carbon fiber plate, which I guess is for stability and comfort, as well as strength. Now, one part that absolutely perplexes me, that for this shoe to be a winterized shoe, for it to be supposedly waterproof and, helps keep out cold, they did retain that intake, or that exhaust actually, that exhaust that you would have where air to escape and get in. It's made of that mesh material. It's right there. So that leads me to believe if you step into a nice puddle of water that's deep enough, you're going to come away with a wet foot. And that's a little bit puzzling, but hey, here it is. I do like the nice red laces that gives a great pop of color compared to that Archaeo Brown, but they did give you a black lace, which I think is also a suitable option. I will pop those in for the on-foot portion. Coming around the back where those tail lights are, it's a brownish color as opposed to the bright red tail light of the Blacktail 14. Now that carbon fiber shank plate does come all the way around to the bottom, where you have that herringbone traction, as well as a nice bright red pops of color for the logos. And that's probably about it. I wish there was a scientific way that I can tell you whether or not this shoe was actually winterized in a real meaningful way other than looks and construction, vis-a-vis whether or not it would keep water out or if it kept the cold out as well. But it's 60 something degrees out here in Florida. It's not too hot, so I'm not gonna be able to really tell if it's beneficial to have one way or the other over a normal Jordan. And I'm not gonna go outside and pour a bunch of water on my foot either. I'm sure Rejuvenator's got that covered some kind of way. Other than that, I do like the shoe for its own intents and purposes as a colorway. It's a nice brown colorway, nice red pops of color, and hopefully that helps you make an informed decision. I do like the overarching pieces here, as well as these fins that have that darker brown chocolate color for contrast. And that's about it. On the insole, there's a nice red colored insole with a white Jumpman. Hopefully the camera's picking that up. That's about it. That's about it. Now, for the price of $210, I wish there was a better way for me to tell you whether or not this was worth the extra $20. And again, I'm going to assume that the extra $20 went towards the winterizing of this shoe as far as materials and construction are concerned. We may never know, but here it is. $210 for a shoe that you can get off the shelf right now, restocking, reappearing almost daily. This has been the Air Jordan 14 Winterized. Thank you for sticking in there with me. Check the on feet. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until the next one, I'm out here.